Hello and welcome to the Narc Alert, the channel where we look at YouTubers and others to see if they demonstrate any traits that fall within the spectrum of narcissistic personality disorder or NPD. These videos are for fun and entertainment purposes only, strictly my opinion, and remember, please don't send any snark to our possible narcs. So key points to remember: messy fun and not a diagnosis. Hello my lovely alerts and welcome back to the Narc Alert. Well, it's Friday once again. Amberlynn is gaining weight on Weight Watchers, Justine is back to doing regular videos, so all is right in the world. We're having kind of a big protest here in Merc's world, so if you hear some trucks honking, I apologize. No matter how bad your week has been, your Friday is going to be quieter than mine, so that's something. So we've been looking through specific traits of narcissism with our girl Amberlynn Reid. I thought tonight we could look at sensitivity and frustrations. Almost every one of us feels slighted at some point, but the difference between a narcissist and the rest of us is that they are excessively sensitive. Covert narcissists tend to get competitive and offended at the slightest criticism, and when receiving criticism they tend to go into fight or flight mode. They will defend themselves with increasing smugness or dismissal, or they will withdraw entirely from the conversation and become very sullen. You might also find that people that exhibit traits of covert narcissism often deploy stonewalling techniques, like blocking you out when you're talking, or listening to you half-heartedly. We're going to go back and revisit the live stream era and see if Amber is showing us any traits that can fall under the spectrum of covert narcissism in one of her famous live streams.
I think right now I'm in shock. And I know once we move, I'm going to just completely fall apart. And I'm honestly afraid for that moment, to be honest. So
I'm terrified. I'm scared of the unknown, and I'm excited, but I'm also absolutely terrified. And like she said, it's still shock. I've cried about it here and there.
This looks very much like a type of stonewalling, where you only listen to others half-heartedly.
But for the most part, it's just like my brain is
not computing.
It's just like, all of this is happening, so let's put this in a box and close the box for now and take care of everything that's still happening in life, you know?
Yeah.
So.
Well, at least you're excited, you said. That's a little crazy sounding.
It's because I'm excited to...
And almost immediately we see signs of Amber being very slighted and sensitive. Becky is not allowed to be okay with this when she is suffering.
To start taking care of myself. You know, I want to go to the doctor, get my skin condition under...
But you could do all that now.
Amberlynn, with us together.
You can't go to the doctor with us together?
I'm talking about taking care of my diabetes, my weight, you with your weight, your issues. We're standing in each other's way.
Okay.
Covert narcissists tend to get combative and offended at the smallest slight or perceived criticism. She sees Becky's need to take care of herself as a personal insult.
We are. We've been together for 4 years, and how many people are telling me, you know, I'm an enabler for allowing you to do what you do?
Yeah.
And it's like...
I just hate that word.
It's true, because I can't say no. Can't say no.
Me neither.
Amber doesn't want to hear this criticism, so she will withdraw entirely from the conversation fast.
Yeah, I guess some people just take care of themselves better when they're not in a relationship. It sounds insane, but it's a thing.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
Returning to Becky wanting to take better care of herself, this seems a little combative. To say how Becky is feeling is insane.
People just get too comfortable and they stop caring about the rash on their arm.
No. I had more things to say.
No, I know, but
it's just like the newest thing that's popped up. It's not a rash. It's a skin condition. I get these like that was, see that one? that was itching so bad the other day.
Yeah.
Somebody told me it's I don't know if it was eczema or they said something else.
Right.
A lot of people get it on their scalp. What is that called?
This is random, but you know what I feel like, kind of? Sorry,
Dermatitis.
Covert narcissists often jump into a conversation only to quickly find the topic boring, uninteresting, and unworthy of their attention.
Yeah, I know, situation type deal. I do have a dermatologist. It's just I haven't been to her since they cut a scary mole off my back.
Welcome, Bridget Holder, to Stream Queens.
Vaseline on infected area. Okay. Thank you, Natalia. That's something I can definitely try. I do have Cetaphil, but I don't know. I don't like the way it feels. It makes my skin feel like it's got a film on it or something. Like not just lotion, where it'll actually soak into your arm. I don't know. It just feels greasy and weird.
In the post-breakup live streams, Becky seems to have more of a voice and talks more about herself. Amber is unamused and barely listens to her.
Welcome to Stream Queens, Julia. Oh my gosh, Amber, I love you, but remember when you used Cetaphil face wash as moisturizer? It was so funny. Her fault.
People with traits of NPD tend to get very smug when criticized.
Kimberly, welcome to Stream Queens. Finish the moisturizer story. Okay, so Becky told me to get, it's called Cetaphil, right?
Yeah.
Moisturizer.
That's what
and I was like, oh, what is that? Okay.
Amber was using a face wash as a moisturizer and took heat for it. Here she is explaining to us how it was all Becky's fault. She will not take even a slight criticism. Also, watch Becky's face.
And we were going down the aisle and she goes, oh, there it is. I just picked it up and that was that. And Becky didn't realize that there was a face wash of Cetaphil, so she automatically thought it was moisturizer. I didn't think anything of it. So I used it as moisturizer, and I'm telling you right now, felt great. Felt wonderful. So yeah, and I've used conditioner for my face. Felt great. Felt wonderful. So it is what it is.
I bet that was a hot job, wasn't it? Because I worked in a wood factory. It was scorching in there. In the winter times, it was absolutely freezing.
People high in covert narcissism are often poor listeners. Amber cannot even fake paying attention. She stares at herself and is clearly only thinking about herself.
I'm looking rough. I have no eyebrows. I'm yellow. I have dark around my eyes. I'm stressed. I'm fat. I'm bloated. Like, what is going on? Do you have a good plan on taking care of Twinkie's needs? Sending love to you both. Thank you, Monica. And yes, I take care of Twinkie. That's the part that I understand people are concerned because they see me and I'm fat, and like common sense would be someone this size can't take care of their animals. It's not true. I put them before me, above me. They're my everything. So, yeah.
It is not an unrealistic question to ask her how she will take care of her dog. At this point, she was practically couch-bound. People were concerned that her dog wasn't getting walked. She's very sensitive about this criticism and gives the commenter a smug reply.
We just obviously don't know how to support each other.
We literally made this whole plan that for her, we were going to start out and let her walk to the mailbox and back every day. And we never did it.
No.
Still can.
With everything I've been doing this last week,
yeah,
do you see how I've already built up my stamina? Isn't
You
that
have.
the weirdest thing?
You really have.
The body is amazing, but it's fucking annoying too. Like, yeah, I've already built up my stamina just in like the last 5 days. Like, it's so crazy. Like, how the more you do something, like, it's just so weird to me.
There is zero reason to not walk to the mailbox each day. Amber does not want to hear this criticism and goes into fight mode. Do you see how much I'm doing?
And here's another thing. If y'all are so worried about Twinkie getting walked and blah blah blah, it's just like you can also hire people to do that, you know.
Yes, but the thing is, I would do anything for Twinkie. So it's like, will I build my stamina for myself? No. Will I build it for my child? Yes. You know what I'm saying?
At this point in the breakup, Becky was defending Amber staunchly. Becky knew Amber was not capable of walking the dog and was trying to give her another solution. Amber once again gives a smug response.
Scarlett?
I love that name. Don't be selfish, Amber. You act like Becky disobeyed you by breaking up with you. You don't own Becky. Let her live her life and prove it. Huh? I never said that. Okay.
People with covert narcissism might make dismissive or sarcastic remarks and act as if they're above the criticism.
And it's like, whenever I first got with Amberlynn, I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't the nicest. I ignored her a lot.
Yeah, this is stuff we didn't talk about.
I would make excuses not to talk to her.
People with NPD are deeply afraid of having their flaws or failures seen by others. Exposing them would shatter the illusion of their superiority or perfection.
And it's like, I have no idea why you held on. And I'm glad you did. Because I finally was able to open up. I was afraid. I was extremely hurt, broken. Eric and Ricky almost gave up on me because I just put them through some crap.
Sorry, I happened to see this. Wow, Amberlynn damaged you that bad. No. I think the thing here that she's trying to say, I don't want to speak for her, but from what I see as an outside perspective, is who she was when we first met when it comes to like relationships and like being blocked off and stuff. She hasn't grown from that. For a minute, it felt like she was in our relationship, but then she just backpedaled. So it's been stagnant for her.
And a return to fight mode. Amber is criticized for bringing Becky down. Amber goes on the offensive and talks about how horrible Becky was and how she hasn't grown.
Like, I didn't damage her, make her worse or anything like that.
It's just been stuff I've been holding in that I need to work on that I never worked on.
Exactly.
I just shoved it away and pretend like it didn't exist.
Yeah. Hi, Amber. Will you be getting a dog walker and a card taker for your household and personal needs when Becky is gone? Wishing both. No, I can take care of myself. Like, I understand a lot of you care about me, but you guys have to realize that it's almost insulting for you guys to think that I can't take care of myself. Am I slower than the average Joe? Yes. Will it take me triple the amount of time to clean my kitchen?
Are you okay?
I meant to say kitchen. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P.
Clean your chicken.
Yes, it'll take me triple the amount of time to clean my kitchen, you know, but it will get done. And that's just a metaphor, but it's also the truth. I can take care of myself. It's insulting how many people have said that to me. Like, I don't understand. It's just insulting.
Okay, Amber, I'll give you that. It is kind of insulting. But to be fair, people were just really worried about the dog. So, that's enough for tonight. Thank you for joining me. Don't forget tomorrow's live stream. We're going to look at Amber analyzing her own poetry as a little warm-up for Sunday night's new poetry critique. I'd love it if you'd grab a membership, or please check out the Patreon. We're starting to get a lot of content over there. Regardless, thank you for your support and view. Until we meet again, be kind, and hasta luego.